The human body is essentially a biological clock, with every organ, muscle, and tissue ticking away toward a state of decline. From the moment you are born, your heart, lungs, and skin begin a relentless process of cellular turnover and eventual wear. We see this in the mirror through wrinkles and feel it in our joints as they stiffen over time. However, tucked away at the very front of your eye is a microscopic miracle known as the cornea. This clear, dome-shaped surface is the only part of the human body that effectively defies the traditional laws of biological aging. While the rest of your systems are subject to the slow decay caused by time and internal stress, the cornea maintains a unique, youthful resilience that lasts a lifetime. The secret to this agelessness lies in its radical design. The cornea is completely avascular, meaning it contains no blood vessels. In almost every other part of your body, blood is the delivery system for life, but it is also a source of aging through inflammation and the buildup of metabolic waste. Because the cornea is transparent, it cannot have blood vessels blocking your light path. Instead, it has evolved to breathe in a way that is entirely different from the rest of you. It absorbs oxygen directly from the atmosphere and receives its nutrients from the tear film on the outside and the fluid inside the eye. This isolation from the body's internal circulatory system protects it from the systemic aging factors that eventually degrade your other organs. It is a common misconception that failing eyesight is a sign of an aging cornea. In reality, when your vision starts to blur as you get older, the culprit is usually the internal lens or the retina, not the cornea itself. The lens becomes stiff and the retina may lose sensitivity, but the cornea remains as clear and structurally sound as it was in your youth. It acts as a biological outlier, a constant in an ever-changing body. Even in extreme old age, a healthy cornea retains the same refractive power and clarity it had decades earlier. It is a stunning example of evolutionary engineering, proving that while time eventually claims the rest of our bodies, one small part of us is designed to stay essentially the same from start to finish. Maintaining metabolic health is far more than a simple lifestyle trend. It is a fundamental physical necessity for your long-term survival. Your body operates like a finely tuned engine that requires the right fuel and consistent maintenance to prevent a total breakdown. Type 2 diabetes is not an inevitable part of aging, but rather a direct result of how your body processes energy over time. Recent scientific breakthroughs have confirmed that both men and women possess the power to significantly slash their risk of developing this chronic condition by focusing on two high-impact pillars: consistent, moderate physical activity, and strategic fiber intake. When you prioritize these two factors, you aren't just staying healthy, you are actively building a biological shield that protects your organs from the devastating effects of high blood sugar. To understand why this works, you have to look at how your body handles sugar. Every time you eat, your blood sugar rises and your pancreas releases insulin to usher that sugar into your cells for energy. However, if you are sedentary or eat a diet lacking in structure, your cells can become deaf to insulin, a dangerous state known as insulin resistance. This is where consistent movement becomes your greatest tool. Physical activity acts like a natural vacuum, pulling excess sugar out of your bloodstream and into your muscles even without a massive surge of insulin. By engaging in daily movement, whether it's a brisk walk, a gym session, or simply staying active throughout the day, you are effectively resetting your metabolic clock and keeping your system responsive and sharp. The second half of this equation is strategic fiber intake, which acts as a powerful brake system for your digestion. Without fiber, sugar from your meals hits your bloodstream all at once, causing massive spikes that exhaust your pancreas and damage your blood vessels. Fiber changes the game by slowing down the absorption of glucose, ensuring a slow, steady release of energy rather than a dangerous flood. This consistency is what prevents the metabolic roller coaster that eventually leads to diabetes. When you combine the sugar-clearing power of movement with the stabilizing force of fiber, you create an environment where type 2 diabetes simply cannot thrive. Taking control of these variables right now is the most effective and direct way to ensure you live a life free from preventable complications and chronic medication. Mastering the hidden mechanics of the human mind is the ultimate shortcut to achieving personal success and building deeper, more meaningful relationships. Most people navigate their daily interactions on autopilot, reacting to situations without ever truly understanding why they feel the way they do or why others respond in specific patterns. By pulling back the curtain on human behavior, you stop guessing and start leading. You begin to recognize the subtle cues of body language, the unspoken needs in a conversation, and the psychological triggers that drive decision making. This level of awareness is like having a roadmap in a territory where everyone else is lost. It gives you the clarity to navigate conflict with ease and the influence to inspire those around you. If you found these insights into biological aging and metabolic health valuable, then you already understand the power of being informed. Now it is time to apply that same rigor to your mental and social life. Taking a second to hit the like button and share this information doesn't just support the channel, it helps build a community of people who are committed to optimizing every aspect of their lives, from their physical health to their psychological resilience. Sharing this knowledge ensures that your inner circle is growing alongside you, creating a shared language of health and high performance that benefits everyone in your network. To truly gain a competitive edge in your daily interactions, you cannot afford to leave your social intelligence to chance. We have prepared a comprehensive breakdown on the essential psychological facts that govern how every person thinks, reacts, and perceives the world. This isn't just theory, it is a tactical guide designed to help you stay informed and stay ahead of the curve. Watching our deep dive into these psychological principles will provide you with the tools to read a room instantly and understand the why behind every human action. Don't let your growth stop at the physical level. Click through to master your mind and ensure you are always the most prepared person in the room. Social intelligence is often the invisible barrier between those who struggle to be heard and those who naturally command a room. It isn't a fixed trait you are born with. It is a sophisticated skill set that can be developed, refined, and mastered through consistent learning and observation. When you leave your social intelligence to chance, you're essentially gambling with your professional trajectory, your romantic life, and your personal reputation. You risk misinterpreting critical social cues, missing the unspoken rules of high-stakes environments, and failing to build the rapport necessary to turn a stranger into an ally. In a world where technical skills are increasingly becoming a baseline requirement, your ability to navigate the complexities of human emotion and group dynamics is what will actually set you apart. Staying informed about the psychological drivers of behavior allows you to move from a place of reaction to a place of strategy. Instead of wondering why a conversation went cold or why a pitch didn't land, you will begin to see the underlying gears of human interaction turning in real time. You will recognize when someone is seeking validation, when they are feeling defensive, or when they are genuinely open to new ideas. This awareness gives you a massive advantage because it allows you to adjust your tone, body language, and messaging on the fly to meet the needs of the moment. By staying ahead of these trends and understanding the cognitive biases that influence everyone around you, you ensure that you are never caught off guard by a shift in social dynamics. Ultimately, the commitment to staying ahead in your social intelligence is a commitment to your own growth and influence. It means being the person who can bridge gaps between disagreeing parties, the leader who can inspire a team through empathy, and the partner who truly understands what isn't being said. Knowledge of human behavior acts as your radar, helping you avoid social landmines before you ever step on them. Don't settle for being a passive observer of your own life. By actively consuming information that explains how the mind works and how people interact, you transform social intelligence from a mystery into a powerful tool that you can use to design the life and the success you want.